video to show you how to use Jamboard. You should be able to access the class Jamboard for the online class via the platform Google Classroom. It should be attached to the announcement. When you're on Jamboard, you can scroll across the different boards with this arrow at the top here, so you can go from one board to another. Looking up here, you'll know how many you've got. If there's 1, 2, or even more than that, you can expand the view if you want to be able to see what each of them look like. Usually you want to start with the first one. In terms of your contribution, it only needs to be in the form of sticky notes. So what you do is you go into the sticky note, you can choose a color, and what I will ask you to do is just put your name either as the first thing or the last thing that you write. So if ever you've made a mistake, you can always click back, double click the note, and write your text there. Press enter or save and you will realize it's become a note. The note, you can drag it to place it where you want to. You can resize it to make it bigger. Don't make it too small. I find this size to be quite reasonable because it allows for others to come in. Obviously, you might have some of them where there's a lot of text and others where there's less text, where the font size will change. But let's try and make room so that others can participate. And on this one Jamboard, it has been organized in terms of common themes. You can do that. You can place your sticky note near one that is similar to what you've got to say, but you don't need to do it. The other thing is obviously you can choose your color here, and you're absolutely free. There's no restrictions in what colors you have. And over here, once you swap onto the next one, same thing. You say learn a monologue by heart, let's say. And again, as I've mentioned, either at the start or the end, put your name there. You might also decide you don't want to have any colors on your sticky note, and if you put cancel, then you can access the sticky note and resize it as you need. Think of where you want to position it. So that's a quick one. You do not need to look at all the different controls. You should be able to confidently swap across from the different frames that you've got in this Jamboard, and you will only need to add a sticky note over here. That should be the two things you're doing. As you are on the Jamboard, what's brilliant about it is a collaborative platform, so do feel free to read what others have written, because we'll use that then as points of discussion in our next lesson.